Hey guys, it's Gus, and the developers just dropped a bombshell, a good one. The last time they announced that the next module was coming was late August, and guess what? It's coming way, way sooner, 6 weeks earlier. The new module, Module 29, will be here July 16th, and it's called Mountain of Flame, and it's available on all three platforms. Basically, it's taking place in the old vaulted Mount Hot Now zone. A lot of the vets may remember that. A lot of the new players probably have no idea what that is. Um, I know when they re-released old content, Temple of the Spiders, there was a lot of people that were annoyed by it. I enjoyed that dungeon. It was a completely different dungeon, and from my experience, anyways, and it was challenging, and I enjoyed it. So I don't mind a rework at all. If that's what they got to do to give us something to do, that's what they got to do. So it's going to be the new dungeon is going to have three tiers of difficulty: normal, advanced, and master. And what we think we know is the end boss will be a dragon. And dragons are cool. Dungeons and Dragons is the name of this game. If it is a dragon, we have some stuff we can do to start preparing now for that. One of the things I would recommend you do is go to get the Might Breaker's Ring of Elegance. It's 10% damage against dragons. That's a ton of damage, and it's almost free. So if you go to your Dragon Slayer campaign and you go to Ancient Dragons and you go down to your rings, it's where is it? It's one of these rings right here. Let's see which one it is. Yeah, right here. So it's 150,000 astral diamonds, 190. Well, you can see the reagents. It's 65 ridges. You can get everything in a day except the ridges are capped, I believe, at 70 a week. So you might want to get that ring. And if you plan on doing this dungeon on multiple characters, you might want to go get that ring on multiple other characters. Now, this is assuming this dragon's not going to be immune to this stuff, right? Assuming it's going to be a dragon. So typically, when you're fighting dragons, you want to stock up on as much dragon damage as you can. So this ring's really good. Another thing you might want to consider is we have a companion power, and this one's really good. A lot of players might be replacing. A lot of players are running with the Neverwinter Night right here, right? And it's 7.5% outgoing damage. Well, there's one that's even better, and it is called the um, Dragon's Bane, and it's 11% outgoing damage versus dragons. And you can get that from go to companions and type in dragon. It's the Dragon Slayer. Oh, misspelled. Dragon, and not here, not here. The market's already reacted, guys. This was not me. I do have a pile of them from last time, though. It's this companion. It comes from an old lockbox. I forget the name of it. It was 130,000 before this was released around there. It's already gone up. And this is the companion power that will do 11 per. It's actually 11.25%, I believe. It just doesn't show that. But it's 11% against dragons. Another thing you might want to consider is in your tool belt. This one's on cooldown, so I might not be able to equip it. We have multiple wondrous dragons. Now this one's the mythic one. It's very expensive, but it gives action point gain and it gives 6% damage and damage resistance against dragons. This will probably be highly sought after, but if you don't have the mythic, that's fine. Come here to the Wondrous Bazaar to miscellaneous and type in wondrous, and you're gonna see all these. They come from blue, epic, legendary, and mythic quality. The red one's already sold. I looked. There's a black one. Yeah, it was 1.8 and it's gone already. So like this one's 6% damage resistance against dragons. Tanks will probably enjoy using that. The white one is 3% damage and damage resistance. And then oh here's a gold gain. Nope. Oh here it is. 5 million already for 6% damage against dragons. That's pretty good. And then you get the mythic one. Oh boy. 6% damage. and damage resistance and action point gain and gold gain and rough AD. This one, you look at this price though. And now here's the deal. Don't be surprised if they go up. I have quite a few number of these, so I'll probably be selling some of these. Another thing you may want to be on the watch out for is the market's already reacted to these. Go to consumables and type in ancient. These were discontinued, so these are not available anymore. Let's see. Okay, there are some. So the ancient dragon slaying potions give 10% extra damage. Uh, the green one is for 600 seconds, and the blue one's for 1200 seconds. Uh, the fight probably won't last that long, so usually the green is just fine. And what's great is these persist through death. So if you're dying on the last boss, which most of us will be as we learn it, this 10% is always up. If you notice, these were just listed, and they already have a yeah. The market is this economy is just so damn smart. And don't forget these. You can use both the 10% damage resistance and 10% damage against dragons. You can use both the scroll and the potion. Now the ancients aren't necessary, okay? There's gonna be much other ones that are much cheaper. Like this one does 3% damage resistance, but they go up. The rank 1 is 3% damage. The blue one is 4% damage. Then we're going to see some epic ones that are 5% damage. And then there should be. Did the mythic ones sell already? Jeez. There's some mythic ones too. Oh, here they go. And let's see if the potions are in here. Oh my goodness. This economy reacts so fast. Uh, so the mythic is 10% damage resistance, and then the mythic potions are 10% as well. Outgoing damage. So those are some things you may want to consider fighting a dragon. Now this is all speculative. We don't know anything. We don't even know. It might be a dragon. None of this stuff may work. There might be gear or potions better than this. So we don't know. The other thing, if you have not gotten one, there's another thing you can do. If you go to your home, and I have one right here, go to promo, I have these Claws of Bahamut. And what it is, on your armor reinforcement kits that you can get 880 of a stat, these will actually give 5% damage against dragons. They're super rare. And I believe you can get one from the Dragonborn race pack. So I believe that has a Claw of Bahamut in it, and that's how I got it here in the Claims Agent. But yeah, dragons are pretty cool. And then what to boot, they announced that there's gonna be a number of changes to a number of companions. They mentioned three specifically. They mentioned Makos. Look what already happened to the market on the Makos. You're gonna laugh. There's the Makos, 2.2 mil. And then they announced the Celeste. Uh, she's more of a healing comp, so I don't see the market. Yeah, she's already got. I don't think she was 220,000. And then they announced the Siege Master as well. I did get a few of these. 120 is the lowest, but we don't know what they're gonna do to those three companions. But man, this is only like 2.5 weeks away, 3 weeks away. So we don't have a lot of time to prepare. The good news is the Jubilee that just ended, this morning, players went from 83,000 item level to 95,000 item level that week. I mean, there was some people farming it and getting monster gains. So a lot more people are going to be prepped for this. I'm very pleased with the timing because I was hoping the new module did not get released at the same time the Summer Festival was released, because the Summer Festival is one of those things you probably want to dedicate most of your time to if you're going to farm it. So the timing's great. And another reason why it's great is I had speculated this whole month of July was going to be a big fat dud for this game, because there's not a whole lot to do in Module 28. But with this module coming, we should see a lot of players coming back. and prepping and getting their characters booned up and getting whatever miscellaneous gears they need. So this is great timing. I'm very pleased that we're getting this. 6 weeks is way faster than we had expected. So looking forward to the new module, and I'll share anything I find out with you as soon as I find out. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.